Hello, Mastermind Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V with me, BlueAnkylo. So, between episodes I had a little fiddling around with the Freelancer job. It turns out I misremembered something a little bit about how some of the passive abilities work, or one specifically. So, you may notice I don't have two-handed or dual-wield equipped anymore. And we still have two weapons equipped each. I was wrong. I thought I remembered that the passive from Ninja didn't transfer to Freelancer without having to equip that ability. But as it turns out, you just get it automatically, which is freaking amazing. I think what's always confused me is that the Knight's two-handed does not take that effect. So, like, if I remove the second weapon, even though we've mastered Knight, we would have to equip the two-handed ability to get double attack from a sword. So that's kind of how that works. And I did some more experimenting and reading up. And specifically Spellblade, it only works with certain weapons. So it works with Knight Blades and also katanas from the ninja weapons. And I believe also daggers. So like the Thief's Knife, and there's Assassin's Dagger, all those. You could put, like, you know, Flare Sword on those, basically. So, what I've had to do, basically, is I can't... If I want to maximize our maximum attack power for, well, Rapid Fire and just straight up damage anyway with normal Spellblade, we actually need to be not using stuff like the Mazmune or the Holy Lance. So I've tried to make a combination that's pretty powerful, and both Kryl and Bartz also get a defensive bonus because of the Defender and the Sasuke's Katana. So we still use Excalibur, which is pretty awesome, and the Enhancer is not bad at all. So we're talking a small difference here. I lost out a bit of strength, a bit of attack power. I lost out the Always Strike first, but honestly, I don't think that'll make too much difference. So then, as far as abilities go, I still wanted Spellblade because it's really good, and I decided I wanted a group clearer for Bartz, and Zenonage is really good, or however you pronounce it. We've got lots of money, and we don't need money for much at this point in the game, so being able to just clear like that is pretty fun. And then Kryl should have the absolute best combination there is in the game, other than being level 99, I guess. But yeah, I think two of the most powerful weapons, maybe... Don't think there's much else that you could apply Spellblade on that's better than a Defender. Maybe the Enhancer has slightly better, but whatever. It's about as good as it gets stat-wise. And she'll be able to get Spellblade effect, so she can go Flare Spellblade, it'll work on both swords, and then Rapid Fire for 8 attacks with a pretty significant amount of damage. That's about as good as it gets, so there you go. Other than that, I haven't changed anything for Ferris or Lena. The quick dual cast is already so overpowered, it's broken anyway. I just figured I'd show off some of the absolute best combinations there is, seeing as I misremembered how dual wield worked. So anyway, let's continue on through the dungeon here. Zenonage, however you pronounce it, it's still good, even at this point in the game. And, oh, I forgot, actually, these things, yeah, they absorb wholly, so Excalibur is a poor choice. But you can see how many hits we get, it's kind of ridiculous. I don't know, probably... Actually, if I use Mimic, they'll just attack anyway, which is fine. Actually, they'll probably use Rapid Fire with their staff, because... Well, oh no, we defended, sorry, that was my bad. It's unlike... Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, guys, I'm all confused here. Unlike Final Fantasy VI, where you can skip a turn, and you can sort of control what you mimic a little bit better, this one doesn't let you do that. So, if you skip a turn, I generally skip by defending. You end up missing out. Also, I have a feeling that counterattack may have just messed up the Rapid Fire. Surprisingly having a hard time killing White Flames, as sad as that is to say. But yeah, there's some dodging. We should have pretty high evasion. You don't get to mime the fact that you have a dual wield, but you should be able to mime the rapid fire if I wanted. So yeah, optimally you would want Bart's to have rapid fire as well, and then you'd have two people with rapid fire, spell blade, dual wield. What is it even weak against? Sorry, these white flames are causing me some hassle here. It's almost dead. That's not what I meant to do. They're not weak against anything, but they absorb holy, I guess. Okay. Let's never do that again. From now on, we'll just use Bahamut. Ah, the encounter rate again. So yeah, forget spending money. Let's just use Bahamut or something. And we'll just go... Actually, we'll go with the fairly cheap one. Sildra, I think... I discovered this last episode, right? It's been a while between episodes for me, but this will do enough damage, right? Especially if I mime it. I still prefer not to spend money if I can help it. Okay, treasure chests hidden in trees. It's always fun. This should just wipe them out though in one action. A ribbon! Okay, well, unfortunately mimes can't use that. Like, I could switch either of them to a Freelancer, and they'd still be able to pick two. Like, we could still dual cast time, which is pretty awesome. But, couldn't get double magic, basically, without losing dual cast. I don't like these things very much. Wonder... Well, Bahamut's so expensive compared to Sildra. I mean, and you get to see when counterattack is kind of lame as well. When the element heals the enemy, it's not as effective. Why didn't I mimic that? Sorry guys, a little bit off key today. A bit off my game. I mean, we're obviously pretty overpowered at this point, so should be fine. I don't know. But yeah, I know there's a lot of abilities we're not using because, like, this is kind of your standard overpowered endgame tier stuff, but I still plan on showing off some of the other stuff later on, just testing out some of the other jobs a little bit at the end. Maybe I should start running away from these battles. I'm pretty sure you can get the chicken blade to do as much damage as the weapons we're using, honestly. In fact, probably more if you run away enough. Really faster just to have Bart's kill him. Pretty sure the mushrooms are weak to fire. Another enhancer. So, you know, that's probably technically more damage, right? Technically correct. It does give me another option for that. So there's another way you could look at this too. If you give your mages the mastered ninja as well, you could equip them with two weapons, and that might be more useful than a shield, depending on what you're looking for. For instance, we could have the boost to holy magic for Lena as well as air. And then Sildra and Holy would both be buffed, for instance. So, you know, that's an option. I'm not going to put in the points right now, because it would just take too long, but... spend my money. Alright, so this tree looks a little suspicious. You guys remember how the actual forest went back in those days. You have to actually click the tree to do stuff. Oh, these woods are so peaceful. Why don't you rest here? For all eternity. Well, alright, found one of Exdeath's minions. So... Oh, that sucks. Should try to Asuna that immediately. Flare Blade tends to be the best. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Unless you know they're weak against something, Flare tends to be the best one. Alright, let's try to cure old before too much bad happens, and I don't know, I guess we'll see how much Bahamut can do. I have a feeling at single target, the boosted Holy might be better. But, I don't know. That's not that much damage. Stop seems to have not worked, which is good for me. So let's go, Hastiga, and then Quick. Because Quick is ridiculous. And then, I think for single target, Meteor will probably do more damage than Flare does. We can compare. Calm Flare. 18, so that's almost 4,000. It's at least 6,000 damage, I think, right? This will probably do like 5k or something. Not even, yeah. Meteor did way... I didn't even get to use my flare attack, or my quick attacks. I should have had 2 more actions with Ferris. Alright, well that boss was not even a real boss then, forget that. That was ridiculous. I didn't even get to do my cool tricks, like Spellblade Rapid Fire. Alright, now what? We got... I think I fought these things before, back in the mountain, let's see, where was that? Right after the werewolf town on the second world. Oh, I recognize this area from previous playthroughs. Stupid cats. Take my money and get out of here. Hey, see, this is why counter is annoying. Alright, go away, kitties. Okay, so be careful. Oh, see that shadow down there? Yeah, watch out for that. I don't know what these things even do. They soak up money pretty well. Accolon. Well, we can do like 10,000 damage, give or take. Probably 9,000 or so. It's pretty good. Just in one attack. Wonder if you can fall down that waterfall on the outside. Coral Ring absorbs lightning. Could be useful for an upcoming boss. Or we could just be so overpowered that we don't need any tricks like that. So, yeah, we learned that for some reason, these things are immune to money. I don't like this very much. I did test out Osmos Blade a little bit in between episodes as well. You don't really do any damage. Like, you do MP damage, and it's like 10 to 20. So you can steal back quite a lot of MP with Osmos Blade, but you won't do any real damage. Wow, our levels is gone. I guess it counters magic with level discord? I don't know why that one died so slowly. These things are kind of annoying, aren't they? And then here's the problem with Flare Blade. An animation before every attack. If you do rapid fire, it doesn't do that though, so that helps a little bit. Yeah, this is a convenient place to have a save spot. Wonder why they'd put one of these here. Think I should go for it? I think we might be okay. The trick is just, do we have enough HP to survive some of the big hits that we might take? 2k for our lowest HP is maybe enough. For this one. Probably can jump down the other way. So, if this is your first time playing Final Fantasy V, I recommend avoiding this. But, let's go fight an Omega. It's not good. Are we dead before we even get a turn? Basically. Did it get 3 actions before... And then it muted her. Well, let's, you can't even do anything. Well, we lose. That was good. Okay, normally you will actually get a turn. That was ridiculous. Yeah, alright, Omega, thanks for that. I don't remember it going that quickly before. We even survived a couple of the big hits, but it wasn't enough. Maybe what I'll need to do here, pull out my secret strategies that you normally don't have to worry about. Let's turn battle speed down a little bit. Alright. Delta attack should turn someone to stone, but he's got a ribbon, so it shouldn't do anything. Alright, now, the trick with Omega for physical is he's got a huge amount of physical defense, so you need Flare Blade to get through that. So the only way those two are going to do any damage is via that. But what we really need is, actually, it would be really nice to have a blue mage. I should have switched Ferris over to time and blue, honestly. I could put Shell on 2 people. Could Berserk Bards, which wouldn't be bad either, but I think it's weak to lightning as well, but I forget specifically. Summon's probably not the big deal here. Would have been nice to use Phoenix to revive some people, you know, if they die. Well, let's go with the Shell idea because I don't have blue magic. And I would really like to be able to keep Lena and Ferris alive for magic. Okay, now that we've made it to Ferris, things will start going a little bit better. So we're gonna go Hastiga into Quick. We're gonna continue casting lots of magic. I don't know for sure. You might be able to get something like Slow Off on him. He seems really fast, so I'd be willing to give it a shot. And he does have Earthquake, so I probably could have pre-casted Float. That would have been smart, but I didn't do that. Oh, he's got Reflect. I forgot that part. Trying to remember all the stuff he's got, and I missed one. Alright, so Reflect means we either carbuncle ourselves and reflect off of us, but that means you can't really heal very easily, and he'll still have Reflect Piercing, or we do some other tricks. Well, I do think physical damage might be the key here. And you can't reflect Meteor, so there's always that. Oh, it does nothing. Alright, that'll teach me. I thought I was already here with my time magic. Still does a lot of damage. Alright, let's see here. Miss? Okay, that's reasonably good. Counters with a 50 HP, or 50% HP type spell. And then, what? He just erased? So that did fire damage. That's why, Lena was able to absorb that. Fire shields and coral wings, they're handy things. Wow. Flame rings might be better than the protect rings then. But the problem is, I was kind of counting on Kryl to do all the real damage here. And I can't even target her, she's gone forever. Okay. Phoenix and Bahamut. Should have doubled Phoenix with that. I don't know if we're going to be able to take out Omega. Oh, right, he absorbs fire, that's fun. I do forget some of the tricks for Omega. I know he's a really tough boss. When Bahamut does 700 damage. I think I still have Flare Blade, even if you die. Double miss, that's effective. What can I do? Alright, Bart's died, so Earthquake will... Not even close. We're just toast. And then that's it. Alright. I mean, it's fun, right? We're trying stuff out. I would need to Asuna that, and I don't have it, because we don't have high enough level white magic. This is ridiculous. I know there's probably some tricks to make it easier, but I'm trying to just wing it on my first try, but wow. Alright, let's just die. Things didn't go the way I was hoping. Alright, good, you got me. Let's try this like one more time with a couple changes. We know he does a lot of fire damage, so we can equip whatever flame rings and fire shields we've got. And I'll try blue magic for Mighty Guard, which will help a fair bit. Oh, the music's cut out, but it should be back. I'm not even 100% sure if you can dual cast blue magic, but we'll find out. Alright, so we'll go Magus Rod and Fire Shield. I only got one Flame Shield, unfortunately. No, I have two. Perfect. And then we'll go... something with magic defense would be nice, to be honest, but I want that. Protect Ring for these two, so they've got Flame Shield, and then for these two, if I've only got one Flame Ring, unfortunately. If I'd bought another one, then we would have 100% absorption for all of our characters, so I can always come back and try that later. I don't think I've got anything else that protects against fire. Well, Reflect Rings, sort of, but that doesn't really work. Alright, well, no, I have no more fire shields. There's nothing helmet-wise that protects against elements. I don't think I have any armor that protects against fire. We've got, like, diamond for lightning, but that's not what I need. Alright, let's try this again. I probably need to prepare better still than this. Oh, I didn't slow the speed down either, which is going to be a problem. Especially if he gets like 3 attacks before we even get in action. Honestly, Flare Spellblade should be enough, but yeah, that's definitely a good start, the ability to do that. I'm still gonna haste to get the people who are alive, and then quick to get some more actions. Even though I don't cast magic, you can do whatever you want. Oh, I don't have... Okay, let me find out. Okay, blue magic is not dual castable. I was thinking it might be, but it doesn't look like it. So we can only dual cast time magic right now, which is fine. Meteor did 0. That's not so good. Well, Hastiga is still worth it, I guess. We can put... Mighty Guard on the people who are alive. Probably for the best, and then we'll worry about resurrecting them after. Resurrecting Barts. We'll buff him next round. You're still going, right? You get so many actions from Quick, it's amazing. I don't remember if any of these other tricks, the blue magic stuff, works on this guy. It's likely he's going to be immune to most of it. There's no way we're going to be able to level 5 death him or anything, I don't think. He's going to reflect a lot of stuff too, anyway. Could try reducing his defense. He just reflects it. Of course he does. Wave Cannon. I don't have a spell, or I don't have an item that duplicates the spell of Isuna, so I don't think I can remove... Like, as long as Len is paralyzed, I can't really do what I want to do. Yeah, this is a reasonable amount of damage. 8 hits times 22,000, 2,400 damage is fine. Counters with a rocket punch. Better not be 8. And they're both immediately confused. Even though you're... See, Cryo's got a ribbon on. I don't understand how that's possible. Why is he still... rocket punching like crazy here? Seems to be getting too many actions. Oh yeah, that'll do it. I thought for sure the ribbon would prevent confusion. But I was wrong. And then Ferris was turned to stone. Do we try it one more time? No, we quit. This is ridiculous. Well, I'm starting to think... I had a talk with some of the people in the comments. And I haven't found the correct final answer on it yet. But it is possible that changing the battle speed mostly just changes how quick the enemies go rather than you. So we'll try one more time with lower battle speed. Just trying to think, like, what abilities are going to make us do anything. Hastiga is probably worth it. Mighty Guard is probably worth it. Do I care about dual cast, though, then, at that point? So we can Hastiga, we can still quick. But there's not a lot of spells, right? Because, like, Meteor did nothing. Hastiga, you only need to cast once in a while. He's got Reflect on, so you'd have to use, like... You have to cast Reflect on someone and then try to slow him in return from that, if that even works. So this might not be a very good pick anymore, unfortunately. Unfortunately, what else do you do? Have more MP, whoop-de-woo. I mean, having white might be more useful, because I was running into some situations where I needed Asuna there. So we'll give that a shot, I guess. The rod we equip probably doesn't matter much. The flame thing seems pretty useful, having flame shields for most people. We'll give it one more try, basically, and then we'll just move along. Dual cast white is fine. Summon is not very valuable here either, if Bahamut did almost no damage. If I wanted to go look up, you'd probably be a good idea to pick up Mix, honestly. There are definitely some powerful mixes. The singing might be valuable too, actually, because you could do that level thing that increases everyone's stats. Otherwise... Summon? Is Summon gonna do... No, actually, I want Summon... Well... If I want to put Carbuncle on, I need Summon, but other than that, I don't know. Could give her time magic for quick as well. Actually, that might be worth it. No, not that one. We wanted Sage's Staff. And the other Flame Shield. If I don't get it this time, I'll definitely back out for now. We'll come back a later date. So that gives me... Dual casted white and time. Do I need more time magic than that? Haste or quick is always good. It burns through your MP, but I could be casting quick every turn. What else would I give Ferris? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's weak to Thunder, so if you put Reflect up, you can bounce Thundigas off. Blue is just for that one Mighty Guard, mostly. I don't know if this will ever help, or if it's any better, but we'll just on the off chance that I get to use it. Wish it remembered what I had equipped. I shouldn't be having to change this every time. Alright, so that's done. These guys, unfortunately, I only have the one Flame Ring again. And I do think Kryl has the best combo for dealing damage to it. Bart's could be kind of support, because he won't be able to do as much damage, but what would he do? He could jump, try to get some damage with the lances. Then you can't use Spell Blades. Not a lot that's gonna help. It's because he's got so much defense power, Spellblade Focus might work. I think it only affects the first weapon of the two, though. so it's not quite proper, I think. No, I need Spellblade before he goes Berserk. I mean, it just there's not much I can do with him on it right now. All right, let's give it one more try. You never know. Battle speed has been lowered, so we'll see if that makes much difference. That's gonna turn her to stone. So instead of worrying about Spellblade, we'll get that dealt with immediately, so I can get to her action. I still think that the Spellblade is the way to go. And we definitely want to get Hastiga and then Quick to get more going. Paris got slowed down because she lost her first action, unfortunately. So I don't get Mighty Guard as quickly as I would like. Oh, I didn't do float ahead of time either. That was my bad. Again, you could prep a little bit better if I was smart. Other than that, it kind of has to be spells that he can't reflect. And most of these spells can be reflected. We're gonna have Shell on in a minute. I'm not sure if Mighty Guard can be reflected, so I don't want to start reflecting my own guys. There's just not much I can do. With magic. Magic's pretty weak right now. I mean, I don't see anything. What could I do? None of these... I mean, I can try Meteor, but it'll do 0 damage. And he might even counter it with something. Huh. I guess we'll just go with Float. Kind of waste of a Quick, honestly. And then another turn, another action with nothing to do. Let's just defend, really. Waste of a Quick for sure. Okay, we'll try to get buffed up a little bit here. Now, the problem is if he starts countering like crazy again, we're gonna have the same problem as last time. It does a lot of damage, but... Yeah, right. 3,000 damage, one hit. And erased? 2 people erased? How is that fair? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to re-look up strategies for killing Omega, because, man, this is worse than I thought it was. If they're just gone, he just wiped out half my team permanently, no rezzing. I don't know how you get past that. Like, I know he's got a lot of HP, we're not just gonna kill him in one turn, so... It must have to do with his counter, so maybe we need to work on... like a two-handed Spellblade plus Focus and just do 99, or Jump or something, just to get 99 damage with one counterattack rather than all that. Because, like, that's not going to work. I don't know, I'd like to try to cast something on him just to see if this works. Oh, let's at least see what his stats are by reflecting Libra. Yeah, he is weak to lightning. I was right about one thing. Wow, alright guys, well, I got crushed by Omega because I was overconfident. That's my bad. I thought we might have enough right now, but we did not. We weren't even close. I forget some of his mechanics, obviously. I remembered some, but forgot some others. We're gonna have to prepare for that a little bit better, and I apologize for, well, not being ready. I'll think about it. Not sure what we can do, really. Probably some more levels won't hurt, so the 3,000 damage hits won't kill everyone immediately in one hit. But how do you counter when he just erases half your party from the battle immediately and then you're fighting with 2 out of 4? I don't know how you can stop that. And plus, a lot of his status ailments, like the Confused, they were working on people with ribbons, so... So that's not going to work. Anyway, let's call that an episode. Sorry we didn't make it very far, but you got to see what Omega's like anyway, and we'll come back to him later on after we've killed X-Death and stuff, I suppose. So thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.